Hey guys, it's Lady here, and it's just been a while since I've done one of these videos, and since my life has, for the past couple months, been sort of in a state of flux, or just there's been a lot of uncertainty, more so than usual, I just thought this was a good chance to give you all a heads up and lay out my plans and schedule that I'm hoping to at least sort of adhere to for the remainder of the year and also for the good chunk of next year. I also have a major announcement to make regarding a second channel. And don't worry, that doesn't mean I'm ditching Persona and Trails content. Just, there's no way, since those two series just mean so much to me personally and are honestly my favorite game series of all time, but more on all of that in a moment, because I just want to first bring up how I'm kind of in a tough spot for the past couple months with my freelance work / technically I'm a contractor for a very good family friend and her agency for the past couple years. But lately she's been having a lot of health issues / health problems, and because of that, she just hasn't been able to put as much, into the agency. And at the same time, we lost one of the better employees, so I've just been trying to fill in how I can. Just because, I'm really grateful to her and just her understanding regarding my transverse myelitis and how sometimes my disease is very unpredictable. And honestly, I just kind of get it that, she is having to go through a lot of treatments and doctor appointments right now. So her life has also just kind of been all over the place lately. But regarding my TM, actually, that's something else that I want to bring up, that I hope to just do more videos in the future of just solely about my transverse myelitis and my recovery and what it really is and how it affects my daily life. Because honestly, genuinely, I'm a more optimistic person, but I won't lie that the reality is this TM, this debilitating disease, affects every aspect of my life and makes my schedule very unpredictable, but I also want to be more transparent about it because it is a rare disease and it doesn't get to be, not many people know about it. I mean, I didn't know about it at all until I was diagnosed with it. But that brings me to another kind of worry that I want to be transparent with you guys about, and that's how health insurance, legit. So I am turning 26 this April, as in April of next year. And during my Social Security evaluation, I have one pretty much every year or 2 years, I was denied the Medicare coverage that has been a big help. It's my secondary coverage since I was diagnosed with TM almost 6 years ago now. And, it's just covered my visits with my neurologist and also my prescriptions. And I'm trying to appeal this decision, but in the meantime, I just know that I know for a fact that my health needs require a more costly plan on the open market. And also, since I am a contractor for my family friends agency during the week, I don't get healthcare through work. So I mean, fucking thanks, America. It's been hard to find traditional employment these past almost 6 years now, just because of the unpredictability of transverse myelitis and how I'm feeling. So yeah, the one thing about YouTube and just content creation in general is that I am hoping to one day be able to at least support myself just doing this because the flexibility of this schedule is so helpful for me, because it means like if I'm feeling better at night, I can work at night. If I'm feeling better during the day, I can work during the day. If I'm feeling better in the fucking morning, I can work during the morning. Like it would mean so much to me if this could happen in the future. And so anyway, sorry, going back to like freaking health insurance. So I'm worried, since I have been covered by my dad's insurance as my primary, but you know, like thanks to the Affordable Care Act, but because I am turning 26 in April, that means I'll no longer be covered. And if I'm unable to win the appeal for the secondary insurance, that means that I will have to officially go on open market and afford my own insurance. So with that, I want to bring up my Patreon, okay guys? Like, thank you so much to literally all of you who have already been supporting me in that way for so long. But, you know, like in regards to the freaking health insurance stuff coming, like looming in the future, you know, in April, I just want to say that any support is greatly appreciated and will just help me get more peace of mind, you know, regarding my health. And I've set some community-based goals on Patreon for the first time ever. One which includes my insurance dilemma. And there are also benefits if you pledge, like early access to videos, special Discord channels, as well as like private watch parties once a month. And by the way, if you haven't already but would like to join a really welcoming and like friendly community, join the Discord with the link in the description. Yeah, so if you're interested, you can just take a look at my Patreon with the link in the description. And once again, like anything really helps, guys. Thank you. But yeah, so with everything going on, I've unfortunately had to cut back on streams on Twitch, LadyVirgilia, by the way, to just once a week at most for like the foreseeable future. Especially so I can have more time to do my YouTube content, since that's what I enjoy most in my free time and is also just like my bread and butter in general, I guess. But speaking of YouTube, I've been planning this second channel for a couple months now, and I've been doing some like legwork on the first 3 videos for a while. And it will be dedicated solely to Genshin character lore summaries. By that I mean like each video will focus on a like single character, but will include literally everything about them. So that means like stories unlocked from raising their companionship, and other people's voice lines on them, and their appearances and main roles in like the story quests, you know, like the Archon quests, or like patch quests too. Like that's a thing, because I have played literally every patch so far, while, you know, like some people haven't. So to the people who, you know, like FOMO, those videos will have literally everything about every character. So I've plan to upload the first video focused on the first person besides Paimon who we meet in the game. So focused on Amber sometime this weekend, as in like, you know, Halloween weekend. That's the plan. So if you'd like to subscribe now, the link is below, or legit just search LadyVirgilia Genshin. And yeah, I know, like, what a creative name, am I right? Haha. But yeah, speaking of Halloween, by the way, like, I'm hoping to do a creepy reading of my favorite Persona 4 Golden fanfic ever. And it has some Digital Devil Saga inspiration. So there are very dark themes and a total, I should say, like, divergence of the canon path and whatever. But at the same time, you know, like spoilers for all of P4G and just major warning about the stuff going on, major creep factors in a lot of ways. But yeah, other than that, like I said before, there's still absolutely no way I'm stopping Persona and Trails content. I'm currently still working on the Persona 5 and Arcana Symbolism series. I just started a few weeks ago, and I'm slowly making my way through a P4G replay. I am literally still in the first, you know, area, but I will eventually get there, capturing gameplay footage for future videos, and I'm like refreshing my memory of all the character arcs, and basically I'm just preparing myself to be able to do character analyses for them too, with as much Japanese context bent as possible, like I did in my Persona 5 video series. So I hope you can look forward to that, probably only starting like sometime early next year. And then as for Trails, I'm still working on the CS3 story summaries and am planning to get one video out at least every month for it. Like, those videos take the longest to do because I have to literally just rewatch all the scenes because I'm trying to make it, you know, like as detailed yet still like as concise as possible. So once a month at least is my hope, my plan for that. It'll most likely will be in 4 parts, like the first 2 Cold Steel story summary series. And also, regarding Trails, I look forward to when Zero and Azure come out officially in English next year so that I can finally recapture footage that's better than, like, thank you, for Gurren and Flame for the translation and stuff earlier, but that's all I have regarding footage. So I am waiting for the nice English official footage so I can start doing character analyses on my personal favorite cast at long last. And so that's the plan for now, and I will do my absolute best to still release one video every week, and if not that, then at least once every 2 weeks, whether that be on this channel or the Genshin channel. But yeah, so I just really appreciate you guys watching my content, and honestly, if this is a goal, but like I would love to hit 10K on this channel by the end of the year. So like, yeah, if you guys can, you know, help me out, like if you have friends who you know would like the content, like share the videos and everything, that would be awesome. So yeah, thanks for listening. This has been a long ramble. I usually do scripted videos, but I thought, like, for some reason I thought I would do a lot better, like just doing unscripted like this, but this is what happens whenever I go unscripted. This happens, but I appreciate you guys sticking around for this long, and I look forward to continue doing content for you guys, even though there's a lot of uncertainty right now. But yet at the same time, like, when do we have certainty in life? Really, we don't, right? Okay, like, sorry, I have to get philosophical, right? That makes sense regarding like what kind of stuff I do for content. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have a great time. Go check out my Patreon if you like. Go check out Discord. Go check out my Twitter or my Twitch. And see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya.